November 29th, 6010 AD. The old subway station under 2D was once a great hiding space for Darkstar. They had it all, new members joining every day. Mother Yun would teach them of the Tao and how it saved her, how the Tao taught only the path to a righteous existence. Isn't that what we all really wanted? Was to be shown the right path to take. Too many choices, you can make the wrong decision and end up losing everything you worked so hard to achieve. Even though Mother Yun may have thought she was on the right path, all of her success ended the day she fell in love with the power of Bezu held over the darkness. How he could move his torn hands and speak broken words, yet awaken a being from another world and let it ride inside the corpse of one of their enemies. Time he would become powerful enough to keep himself and her from dying. The very power over mortality was quick to seduce her. She couldn't help it. She dare not let her followers find out that her and Abezu might have had carnal relations. They would have seen it as a weakness to the flesh. She was seduced by his magic. He was not easy on the eyes. He was a monster. Yet Yoon wanted him still, wanted his power. She wanted to be able to control her dignity, strength, and most of all, fear. They looked upon Abezu with utter fear, and it was enticing. She would be questioned, but not the necromancer. No one would dare question him. She wanted that, wanted immortality, and one day he would have the power to grant. For if you could live forever, would you want? Last episode, we left off with Nixx, formerly a Darkstar member, leading the Alliance Industry Shadow Operatives into the hidden layer of Darkstar. The old hideout was well hidden in the old subway station under 2D, yet once they arrived, the resistance they expected was no longer there. Bloody pools and splatter marks were found everywhere. Bloody handprints, drag marks, and spent shell casings lay all through the sleeping quarters. The bathroom contained the intestines still splayed across the floor, but none of the fallen remained. There were no bodies to be found anywhere. As they moved deeper into the silent layer of the Dark Star, they found a library. The library held several magical texts, potions, powders, herbs, and substances for alchemical creation on the walls. Stolen books in both digital and synth page form, yet no clues to what may have happened. These treasures were certainly worth credits, but a sound stopped them in their tracks, a sound that seemed all too familiar. The undead, perhaps? As they gathered together in a hallway in a formation that would bottleneck the enemy, two beings appeared at the end of the junction. Mist-covered, incorporeal beings that shimmered in and out of existence, twitched and turned, eyes flashing with astral, long fangs and claws of bright azure. They flew down the hallway straight for the characters, howling and hissing as the characters raised their weapons and readied for battle. The scene fades to black. "6 hours earlier." Mutt awakens on the floor. There's something there with him. A face. A face you feel you recognize. The face emerges from the darkness. Someone is holding your hand. Someone you care for. You look past the face into the hallway, but something is wrong. There's blood on the floor, blood on the walls. You look back to the face. They are so happy there with you. You care for them, you're sure. You're sure they care for you. There's laughter coming from the other room. Those eyes are so familiar, so beautiful. The smile is so beautiful. The hand caresses your skin and you feel so happy. This is so very strange. You haven't felt happy like this in such a long time. There's a knock on the door, a voice, then there's a crash. You notice something enters your warm space and a shock of electricity hits your head. It splinters your vision into 1,000 shards. Black tentacles wrap around the face and your own. The black tentacles wrap around your neck and start to suffocate you. Wait, they're not tentacles. They're wires. But then all of a sudden, you wake up and you're on the floor. You awaken near your desk in your office. There are computers. Your desk, your office, computers, everything is spinning. Your heart's beating too hard. There's your pills on the desk. So busy studying, researching targets, you didn't take them. This must be another episode of your dementia. The dementia seems to be getting worse. Fuck. Is it time to go back for an upgrade? Shit. If you do that, they might know your secrets. Suddenly, you notice a face on the computer starting to emerge from this. And it is a familiar friend, Aramil.
Aramil begins to look around, and then he realizes that when he looks out, it's like looking at the real world, and his head begins to twitch violently back and forth. Mutt! 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 Mutt, can you hear me?
Mutt looks at the screen. He shakes his head once, twice. Incorrect. Does not compute.
Yes, Mutt. Mutt, you can hear me.
You can see Mutt starting to hit his head. Not another voice.
No, Mutt, no. Yeah, just. I only have so much time. I only have so much strength. Just listen to me. So many things I need to convey. I need to. Give me a moment. Thorin, yes. The doctor, right? Dr. Thorin. Yes, you remember?
Yes.
He's dead, right? He's gone. He's killed. He's.
Yes. I ordered it. I made it happen.
Mutt. No, Mutt. Wait. It's his family. His family. Yes, his family. The Alliance. They've killed them. Yes, the Alliance. They've killed him, and they've killed his family. Yes. And they used him. Right. They were using him. right?
Yes. His daughter was in the cryo tank. Voices.
No, Mutt, focus. Focus, hold on. Yes, the Alliance, yes. They, they have their uses, but you must be wary. Be careful, Mutt. They're, they're, they're no good. I've seen so many streams, so much information. It's all flooding all at once. I just, I don't know. Mutt, are you there?
Yes.
Mutt,
Don't go.
the others, everyone is still alive, yes?
Yes. They are. For now.
Good, good. Then, Seras, yes, you and Seras, right? You're different. You get upgrades, yes?
Yes. But the upgrades are not working for me. Voices. They won't stop.
There. I, Mutt, I think there may be memories. Not voices, maybe they're memories. I'm trying to sift through. There's just so much, so much. No, wait, let me focus, let me focus. There, so much information. There's, I'm trapped. But that's where I am. I'm in cyberspace.
How do I get you out?
No,
Can you get out?
I'm not sure, Mutt. I'm working it out. Right now I'm holding your consciousness, and this, in this, it's almost like a comlink that I'm able to communicate to you. It's very difficult.
Stay with me, Aramil.
Mutt.
Yes.
Seras, you and Seras, the Alliance, they made you. They made you what you are. They made you this way. They're trying to control you, I think. They're into some very deep things. Mutt, you must be careful. You must be wary. Take care. Take care. Mutt, wait. Wait, are you there?
Yes.
Do you remember the station? CRS? The building, what was that? CRS
Yes.
building.
We blew it up. It is destroyed. A non-entity anymore.
You went there to save us? To save them? Is that right? Is that right?
Yes. I got your call. That's when I headed there. That's the night with that Mutt kind of trails off.
No, Mutt, wait, Mutt.
Yes. Yes, Aramil. This is taxing.
The subway station, I'm sorry. There's just so much to go through. You need to go to the subway station.
The subway station.
2D. 2D. That's a
2D.
tracking device. Follow it.
The GPS system. Yes.
Save Seras. Save her. Save yourself. I will communicate to you again if I can. But I make no promises. Just live. Live, Mutt. You must live. And save Seras. And with that, power begins to flicker on the monitors, and Aramil fades from existence.
Mutt looks around. His eyes are unfocused. He... Ah. Was that a dream? Faulty programming. He raises his right hand and starts observing it, moves it around, reads the sensor output, curls it into a fist. Bang! He smashes it into the table. Yes, this is reality. Impact registered, sensors operating under acceptable parameters. Mutt? Mutt? Did you forget about us? Found new friends, have you? What happened to our promise, Mutt? You were gonna bring us to justice? How many cold cases have you closed, Mutt? Mutt shakes his head, hitting his head a couple of times.
You little bitch. You are scared, aren't you? You're scared to investigate. You're scared to take the truth out. You know where all the lies lead, but you don't want to acknowledge it.
Hush now. Don't listen to that, Mutt. You're trying your best, aren't you? You have our backs. You will bring us to justice.
This pathetic little wench bring us to justice. Don't make me laugh. He will sooner sell out to Alliance.
Mutt shakes his head. Negative. That is a false statement. I will not give in to Alliance.
Not give in. You are Alliance. You have been doing their bidding all along. You are a pet, a guard dog that they let loose on innocent. A janitor to clean up their mess.
That's enough. Don't push him. Mutt's our friend. He will do right by us, just you see. Ah, voices. Voices. Affirmative. Alliance must be brought to justice.
Bullshit. You're an assassin, a janitor, a worthless, regurgitated piece of meat that is powered by faulty, second-rate systems.
Incorrect. False. All systems are operating under acceptable norms. Voices. We're all voices. Mutt, why do you listen to these fools? You're better than this. Why do you feel the need to stand for those who have passed? They mean nothing. Their time has come and gone, and they did nothing to prevail. You are here. You know what you must do to survive. You think Alliance will just stand by and let you do what you want? You think they will not catch the wind of what has happened at the lab? Even now they dig the lab area and looking to find out what really happened. And that chatty driver, and his ridiculous glasses. You think he'll keep his mouth shut? Do you want me to remind you of the pain, Mutt? Negative. Not necessary. Just a taste, Mutt. Just a taste to remind you what it feels like to be erased and created at the same time. There, do you feel it now? Seize now. Ah! There, that's That's it. That's what will happen, Mutt. That's what will happen. If you mistake friends from enemies, Mutt, the driver's your enemy. Those who give you away to alliance are your enemy. Cerebral overload detected. Time since last dose has exceeded safe limits. Aqueous dispersal of corrective measures. There's a brief moment before Mutt says the word proceed. With that, you see Mutt's hands kind of autonomously pick up the pills on the table, drop a couple in his mouth. He dry swallows them. The eyes start to glaze over. Don't forget us, Mutt. Don't forget us.
Don't forget us, Mutt. Don't forget us.
And with that, Mutt's head just collapses and hits the table.
And then camera pans back to our heroes in the Dark Star Sanctum. 6 hours later, Mutt is able to trace Seras and the crew and find their coordinates and their location in the subway in 2D.
Mutt looks around. He can't quite remember how he got here, but he knows he's supposed to be here. He starts searching his memory banks. Seras. Reach out to Seras 2D. He looks up, he sees 2D, he sees the train tracks. Seras. With that, instinctively he picks up his compad and dials Seras' number. Pick up. He waits for the other line to connect and for Seras to pick up.
And Seras, you start to get a call.
And Sarah's she's got a hand on her gun, looking in the hallway. She looks down at her phone, quickly picks it up, kind of cradling it between her head and her shoulder, laying me down the hallway. Yes. Seras.
Seras. This is Mutt.
Mutt. Hi, what do you need? I'm a little preoccupied.
Are you at 2D, the subway station?
Yes, we're in a bit of a, not really a pickle. I think we can get out of it, but she'll kind of look quickly over at everyone, like back down the hallway. It'll be alright. But yes, we're here. We're awaiting contacts with an unknown agent. Or unknown enemy.
I was told to come here to get you all out. I spoke to... He pauses. Aramil.
I don't know. He's dead. How do you speak to him? Never mind that. I don't know if I have time to speak of this. And something is coming, but someone we need to find down here before we can even leave, but oh shit.
I see you on my systems
And with that, you can hear gunfire, Mutt down the hallway, and you hear shouting out, Seras shouting out command tactics and screaming. Creatures that you guys noticed before kind of just fly right through most of you and through, and in the instant you hear some screaming, and you know that Vega is being dragged around the corner. We're going to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh,
So everybody
good.
just click your token and hit initiative if you can.
Oh, yeah, it's
Sorry.
yep.
Yeah.
Everybody makes the mistake with the int one. We've all done it.
I was too busy talking on the phone.
Yeah, that's fitting. I was not.
You got too busy screaming.
Ah!
Even they roll better than me. What is this?
All right. Kriznatch, you go first.
Are we not supposed to be able to see him? Second. Oh man, I can't see him at all. I think that's by design, though.
Oh no.
Quickly throw a grenade. No, I'm just kidding.
What? So you said they? Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. You hate to see it. Okay. And you said that because you're cutting out a little bit. You said that Vega was dragged around the corner.
I think that's what he
Go
said.
into the library. Can you guys hear me? Can we pause for a second so I can
Sure.
reload this?
Yeah, no.
Crashing space shuttle?
As it seems like it might be the satellite.
Oh shoot.
I've restarted. You're coming in clear on my end. So.
Oh, cool. All right, yeah. All right. Roll 20 is loading.
Get Ted to cut all this out, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen again. That sucks. All right. Okay, can you guys see everything now?
Yep.
I see one of them. I
But
think.
it sounds like the other two dragged Vega around the corner.
Yeah, one of them like went through, they kind of like passed through you guys, like right through all of your fire, your gunfire and everything. And then this one seems to come out of the wall, turn towards you, and you heard Vega scream, get dragged around the corner. And then it was like action time. So Kriznatch, you were first to act.
Yeah, so the whole time this is going on, Kriznatch is just yelling. Well, he's ah, just looking at all these ghosts flying around and doing crazy shit. No, I'm busy. Yes, bye.
All right. So for your actions, you're gonna
No,
you're just
I'm
gonna
sorry.
yell?
People keep bugging me and ask me stupid shit in my house.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go ahead and fall back on old habits and probably just fling a Molotov at this thing. Let's see what the distance looks like,
Alright.
actually.
Hey.
That's looking a little far. I can move into it, though, I think, so...
Take a step forward,
Yeah,
though.
probably not more than... If I only need one step, I think.
Okay.
It's... How many... I'm trying to figure... I keep forgetting how many tiles it is for these. 6?
6. I think it's
Okay,
6, yeah.
let me confirm that is 6 tiles. That is 6 tiles. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any closer than I need to, because that's just not interested. And he's gonna toss a Molotov from his grenade vest. So... Mm.
Nine to hit. And Nixx, you're pretty sure of, well, you think you might know what these things are.
Right. I'm looking at the conjuring skill right now to see, what I could do, but
You actually, the grenade misses.
I'm probably gonna frenzy
Um,
it. My so my grenade should be +2, just because I did upgrade it between sessions, but I'll just apply it for going forward. No
Oh,
problem.
okay, thank you.
I probably should let you know that.
And then
Yeah,
you
I'm
have
gonna
frenzy.
frenzy it. This is way too spooky for him. So burn frenzy, and then we're gonna try to do it again. That looks better.
Hey.
Nice. Looks like it's going perfectly at it. It's a hit. Go ahead and damage. 30 damage. Alright, it damages it. It kind of howls and screams. You can see a little bit of fire around it. It does not kill it though. Who is... Oh, it's the guy's turn. Nixx. Nixx, you know that this is a Geist. Your conjuring skill actually can be reversed to use banishing
right.
for 4
Form.
actions. Yeah.
Is that 4 turns or just 2 turns if I use the full action?
If you burn 2 frenzy, you could do it in one of your turns. All right, but
Okay.
the Geist's turn, and it is...
Do Geist catch fire?
I was just thinking about that. Yeah, it'll be on fire,
Okay.
we'll say, because that's the sticky
Yeah.
fire of happiness. The Geist is coming straight at Seras. She's the closest here, and it is going to try and attack her with its spirit claws, which is a special ability.
Is it still physical defense or is it something?
Yeah, physical defense.
Okay.
Cool. You see those bright, as blue claws like try to impale you, but you're able to defend it. And that's it for that one. The other one, you start to see the room light up a little bit behind you after Vega gets pulled into the library. You notice that there's a glow Nixx to your left, and you can see the one behind you guys as well. And then one more appears at the end of the hallway, and these are Geists. You're sure of. You've done enough studying and no research, so.
Well, she's gonna try to do the banishment, but if there's anything she knows about them that would help everybody else, she would also try to shout that out, like fire good, bullets bad, something like that.
All right, Mutt, it's actually your turn now.
Mutt's gonna see, looking at his GPS system, assuming everyone is somewhere in this direction, he's gonna start moving in that direction.
Awesome.
I just want to confirm.
I think your max move is 8.
8? Perfect.
Mhm.
Okay, thanks.
So you'd be pretty much
2, 3,
Just hightailing it down there.
6, 7, 8. No.
Do you want to have any weapons ready or anything while you're
Yes.
running?
Yes, my trusty 9mm Giza is going to be ready.
Sweet. And then it is Gharvas' turn.
So curiously, guys, like what is their makeup? Are they spirits? Can I exercise these?
It does look pretty much like a spirit. Exorcism only works is if a spirit has possessed somebody. So you would need a conjuring skill to do a banishment like Nixx has. So exorcism will only work if somebody's possessed.
Okay, that's fine. I was just curious because I was trying to
hmm
figure out what the skill was, but all right then. I guess I'm going to shoot at it. And also, while I'm at it, I didn't get stats for that weapon.
The guns. I should have put the buttons up there for you.
No, the one that Mati borrowed me.
Oh yeah, the shotgun. I put it up there for you. It's
It's the 12 gauge.
Oh, did I not put the shotgun up there?
No, no, you didn't.
Okay, if you go into your character, you can attack through your character, and I'll
No.
try to do.
No. That I have that, but I'm talking. I don't have the weapon that she lent me. Do I?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
She gave
What
you.
was it? Was it that? Was it the max iron?
No, it was a 12 gauge. That's it.
Are you specialized in shotguns?
Yes, sir.
All right. Just go ahead and roll a d20 plus 1 if you want to fire that, or you can use your double barrel. $12 to hit, or what'd you roll? 14 to hit. 16 to hit, and first shot misses. You fire again.
Yeah. I'm going to fire again. Jeez.
Second shot misses. You want to burn any frenzy?
Yeah, I'm gonna frenzy and shoot with my other hand holding the double barrel.
All right, you want to do a double barrel shot with that one?
I sure do. Yes, I do, Peter. That gets a 1 modifier? What is that? Oh, that's a negative?
No, no negative, just your normal. You're rolling like I did the other day.
Okay, these guns are broken.
You see all your
insult my craftsmanship.
And I'm gonna drop that double barrel since it's fire.
Oh, a double barrel, not mine.
Okay. And I actually already went with that, guys. So it's going to be Nix's turn.
Okay. So I will start the conjuring, but like I said, if there's anything that I know about them that would be helpful, I'll say that first. Am I coming through?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. When I roll the, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know any
Sorry, you cut out there, Rogue.
Yeah.
damage to them?
Sorry, you cut out. All we heard was damage to them.
Silver does double damage.
Oh, silver does double damage. Okay. All right. So she'll
Other
say,
than that,
yeah.
you don't know.
Got it. If anyone has silver, that will work better. And then she'll start chanting whatever this is. I picture it sounding like when you're playing a record backward. The banishment. So it's at -3 levels. If I click on the conjuring, is it going to give me an option to modify, or how am I going to do that? I see you lighting up, but I can't hear anything. Okay, got it. So 13. And I do 3 more rolls, or does that count for all the actions?
We can 2 from the roll.
Right, so it's 13 if we take 2 from the roll. Sorry, I can't hear you, so.
Yeah, you're cutting out heavily.
Does it have to be targeting one particular enemy, or is it targeting all of them?
I'm gonna pause my recording for a minute.
Want to aim at?
Okay, so you aim at one.
Hey, Rogue, you might want to restart your
Yeah,
system because we cannot hear
Yeah.
you at all. It's pretty bad. We can see you light up, but nothing's coming through.
As far as you know, silver is the only thing that does really good damage to him. And if you wanted to do banishment, it would take all 2 actions and then 2 frenzy for you to get the banishment off on this turn.
Do I target one of them, or does it affect all of them?
Right, it would be one of them at a time.
Okay. And do I make 4 rolls or just 1 roll?
Just one conjuring skill roll, which I
Okay.
see did up here and
Yeah.
got a 15, and then we
Yep.
did a -2.
Right.
Um,
Okay. I would probably be going for the one behind me since all the strong people are in front. I don't
Oh.
want to.
yeah, awesome. Good choice there. All right, and it is going to try to resist, and what it's going to do is try to beat your roll, which it fails.
Cool.
So you take it out and send it back to its world. What's that look like?
She notices that Geist approaching from behind and turns around and starts pointing at it. And like I said before, it kind of sounds like when you're playing a record backward. That kind of creepy, garbled, almost sounds like words, but not quite.
Yes.
And then I don't know how it retracts. Does it maybe screech and then fade
Yeah.
away, or?
It starts to scream and kind of almost as it slips into the other world, you can see kind of light spill out of the rift, and then it's gone. It is now Seras.
So Seras is kind of a little bit, not really panicked, but concerned that Vega was just dragged away, but fortunately he has to kind of engage with this Geist in front of her and kind of deflecting the first attack with her gun, kind of backs up slightly, leveling her shotgun at it, and uses Deadeye and fires with a nail thrower.
You actually have, with Deadeye, +4 mod
Oh.
right now at point blank range.
Damn, okay. +4 right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
For your Deadeye shot.
Oh. There's a little bit of wind on your end.
Dude, I'll take it.
Sorry.
This is-
Yeah, it's fine. The wind's better than nothing.
Right.
You better defend this.
Sorry.
It's okay. Fucking.
Okay. Can somebody roll a d20 plus 2 for me? My page froze.
20. Not nat, so it would hit.
So you got it?
Mm. Yeah. So is it just times 2 for damage? Or is it times 4?
Yeah, times 2.
Perfect. 46.
46 damage.
Mhm.
All right, it is not dead, but it is wounded. Um,
Dead-eyeing it again. Since
And
it's
you-
there.
and you actually have a, single action too, since you have 3 shooting actions now. Do you want to use that action in your Deadeye and just burn 1 frenzy, or do you want to use tactics for everybody?
Ooh, tactics adds what, +1?
Yeah, plus 1 for everybody.
Yeah, let's do that, and then I'll burn 2 frenzy to do another Deadeye shot. Okay. At 4. 19.
And then Ghost, can you roll for me again? I'm reloading the page.
Hits.
7. Ooh, yes.
It's a hit.
Yep, 72 damage.
How much damage?
72.
72.
Okay, it's dead. What does that
Yeah.
turn look like?
So basically Seras kind of steps back a bit, trying to flee a bit from the claws of this thing that she's never seen before in her life. And she just levels the shotgun, taking a deep breath, aiming down the sights a little before firing at the Geist, recoiling at her first shot. Then she quickly calls over to Gharvas. Go. Find Vega. I got this. Again, cocking the shotgun before letting out another bullet. And firing at the Geist. And you said it's dead?
Mm-hmm.
And not sure exactly how Geists die. It's more of a corpse or just kind of evaporates.
Yeah, kind of like light shooting out of it. I've usually explained it as like light shooting out of its wounds and then screeching and evaporating, maybe
Mhm.
leaving a little bit of ectoplasm behind or something.
Yeah, so she just fires that second shot, just dead right in the chest. Just light explodes from the bullet wounds slowly, and then light increases before it shrieks and slowly dissipates. She looks back at Gharvas. Well, go hit him.
And now it is Kriznatch's turn.
And Kriznatch, seeing that a couple of these things have been dispatched, begins to grow a bit more confident. Ah, ghost thing's not so strong tough after all. I kill and collect goop for trophy, yes, yes. And then start going forward a bit. Going after this one down the hall. I'm just going to see I got some movement to make, so I need to clear 3 more spaces. I believe I can make a couple more moves. So let's move value. Movement 6? Yes. Yes, yes.
Yeah, you're a fast
So I
fucker.
moved 2. 3, 4, 5.
And you can go up that without any negatives.
And then I'm going to get another Molotov out and launch it down the hallway at this one.
Okay.
So I get one from Seras's tell me to do things.
Correct.
Yes. Yes.
Correct, yeah.
And then I'll get my additional one for because my grenade should be at 2, so I put my modifiers 2 to compensate.
Cool.
11
to hit. All right. And you can see these things phasing in and out of kind of incorporeal, and as they're like incorporeal, you know, things pass through them.
He's getting mad, and I'm gonna burn frenzy to
Okay.
do it again, but this time with the frag grenades.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Still reaches near it.
I think I might even
Yeah.
burn frenzy again if I can. Mhm.
No, that's it for
Okay.
this turn. Because it's actually one action to pull it out and then one to
Okay.
throw, and then. So I'm kind of picturing you pulling two out at the same time and like. Guy's turn. This one is coming flying at you, Kriznatch. It does the whole Ghostbuster Slimer thing. Ah! And it is going to try and claw into you with two attacks. The first is a 10. Oh, Tygo's Defender, you dodged. Second is a nat 1, which is a fumble for it. Okay. Trip, slip, fall to the ground. It can't really fall to the ground or anything, but it misses and slides and falls next to you. And now it is Mutt's turn, which is probably going to be more running, I think.
Yes.
So Gharvas, you would go after Mutt, and Mutt's going to be running down the hallway. Do you want to do anything else or yell anything, or are you good?
Was that question to me?
Yeah, I was just going to say, are you yelling anything or doing anything else, or are you just
No,
running, right?
just running. Yes.
Okay. Gharvas, what are you doing?
Gharvas looks over to Seras after she just yelled a command to him, or I guess not really a command, but she told him to go find Vega. So he assesses the situation, seeing that between Kriznatch and Seras, he thinks that this is pretty well under control. So he'll look down and snatch up his shotgun, holster it, and then he makes his way down this way.
Okay. And I believe once you get there to your pretty much max movement, I think you can see this. Can you see into the library there?
Yeah, I'll be able to get to like right here.
All right. You see that hole in the ground?
See.
Okay. You see pretty much you make it there just in time to kind of see this black cloaked figure drop into the hole with Vega kind of fighting against him, and then you notice the bricks of the floor just kind of close up together, and then it's as if that hole was never there. If you ever seen Doctor Strange, something similar like that, the walls moving.
Okay. So it was essentially an interdimensional portal that just opened up. Somebody went through it and then it closed.
Yeah, whoever it was that. I mean, you pretty much figure this black cloaked figure using powerful magic, and he was able to look back at you for just a split second. You can see one of his eyes are kind of red and cybernetic almost, like his face was kind of messed up underneath the hood, and then he jumped in there with him and vanished. Nixx,
Okay.
it is your turn if you unless you can do anything else.
No, I think he's just going to make the movement. He's going to be slightly shocked, but he's going to yell back. They're gone. They've gone through some kind of hole in the floor. It's closed up now.
Well, that doesn't sound familiar to Nixx. She's not aware of any trapdoors or anything in there. So I think she's just going to focus on this Geist. But seeing how easily they dispatched the other one, she's not going to use her last frenzy point. She'll just start the banishment this round. And
Okay, cool. Yeah.
if they don't get it killed this round, hopefully she'll get it next round. So
Sweet. Good call. All right, so you start to do your banishment.
yeah,
And
and
then-
suck at it.
Oh.
Yeah. So hopefully they'll take it out. And they'll never know I failed at it.
All right, Sarah's turn.
So, seeing that Kriznatch is slightly in the way, she's gonna fire.
Sure.
I have arrogance
Oh.
too.
Yeah.
Seras can hit. No worries. Don't worry, Redman. Just stay still. Don't move head. You'll be fine. So, Deadeye it. Maybe. Whoops.
All right, that misses. But Kriznatch, you're gonna have to dodge, but you get an extra +3 when you put in your physical defense. Nice. It doesn't hit you.
So Seras kind of aims as they're kind of tangled up together. She misses. Not really caring that Kriznatch is there at this point. She knows she can hit, but not at this point. But she'll use those two. Oh, wait, I'll just
You want to continue the tactics?
yeah, continue the tactics and then use another 2 frenzy
Cool.
to shoot again. She knows she can hit. Maybe.
Got him.
Of course. Every time.
Wow.
Nice. All right, that does not kill it, but it is wounded.
Because that's behind me.
It screeches. Some light shoots out of its shoulders.
Why you shoot so close? Ah! Am I able to disengage and run behind her without taking a hit from it, or?
It'll get one swipe at you unless you have a sneaky talent called
I don't.
pull out. Retreat.
So many people are lacking that talent.
Retreat. Retreat is the name.
So I'm gonna. I am determined to kill it at this point. So
Yeah, it's funny is when I first made the game, that's what it was initially called. And I never heard the end of it, so we had to
Outrageous.
change it.
It's a bit close for a grenade, I think. So the rarely seen silenced Giza is actually going to come out of Kriznatch's pants, and I'm going to put his shot into this thing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think I get the one from her yelling at me.
Tactics, yeah.
Mhm.
And you get +2.
Oh,
for
that'd have been a
point blank range.
21 then.
21. Hits.
Eh.
Yeah, there's 9mm.
Why not one more time, eh?
Mm-hmm.
That's why
+3
not.
total buff. Alright, that one misses. That's good for you?
Yes.
Alright, it is now Geist's turn. The Geist leaps up, and it is going to try its Spirit Claws attack, which it can do once per turn, or once every other turn.
Ah!
What? Kind of like builds power and becomes more physical for a minute, but it misses. And it is Mutt's turn.
Mutt keeps running. Running.
It's going to get there right as you kill it. Gharvas?
Yep, Gharvas is making his way back over to here. And actually, let me check his movement. So if he's running, I can move 8.
Correct.
All right, so yeah, he's gonna move up behind Kriznatch, and that'll be the end of it.
And then it is next turn. And you finish your conjuring?
Yeah, if that's the way it works, or if you realize it's not working and you start over.
Yeah, that's actually the way it works. It is going to try to beat your 5, and it does. So the conjuring does not work. Do you want to burn 2 frenzy and try anything else, or?
No, I mean, this thing's got to be on its last legs, so I'll let them finish off.
All right, Seras.
Okay. Seeing 2 people in the way, she's gonna take another shot. She aims and yes, definitely.
Oh
fires
yeah,
there.
got it.
Mhm. Of course, Seras only occasionally misses, but it is not often.
Nice. It's dead.
So she takes aim again, watching it kind of maybe hover above Kriznatch, trying to bear down on him. Kriznatch defending with his measly little 9mm, sniping away, screaming. Seras just wants the screaming to stop. Finally levels her shotgun at it, blowing it apart. Where's Vega? Gharvas.
I am not sure. He seemed to have been pulled down into a hole that closed up behind itself. Some type of magic, perhaps, I'm not familiar with.
Shit. Show me.
Just over here in the library.
Gharvas will make his way over and lead her over to the spot where...
Seras will hurry over. No.
It was here, right here, in the floor. Opened up like a small chasm, and then closed in on itself.
Seras is gonna maybe use her scanners to see if maybe any books might trigger something to open up in the floor. That or she'll just start yanking books off the shelf. Maybe. Trapdoor. Maybe we can open it.
Yeah, it seems like there's nothing showing up in your scanners except for your life forms and Mutt coming around the corner.
Mutt comes on the corner. He sees Kriznatch. Rat biologic. What is going on here?
The machine thing. Yes! Here with, other machine thing. A pale thing and a dog thing. Man thing's gone. And we fight scary ghost things in hallway. And he's like making the finger, things you'd make if you're trying to tell a scary story or something. We kill. Now, they look for man thing. Sound like he not here.
Are they around the corner?
Yes.
That Mutt kind of makes his way.
Machine thing.
At this point, Seras is just kind of ripping books off the shelf, trying to find some sort of lever, something.
I have been in this library many, many times, and I have never seen any kind of a trap door. You said it looks like magic, Gharvas.
I am, of course, only speculating, but I fear it may have been some type of dark, evil magic, worthy of cleansing by fire.
Why would someone take Vega?
I don't know.
Did you see the person who took him? Could you describe this person?
A dark figure with red, glowing eyes.
Oh, that could be any number of people around this place.
Perhaps, but who might wield that type of power?
Well, the necromancer, of course, but I do not feel Vega any longer. He is not under us.
Shit. I'm just gonna stop throwing the books onto the floor. Turn over to face Nixx and the Mutt. I am glad to see you, Mutt. I'm just wondering why you are here.
Mutt looks around and he raises a quizzical eyebrow when he sees Gharvas, even though he doesn't know the name, and Nixx, who he doesn't know. He looks back at Kriznatch, looks at Seras. Maybe speak in private, Seras.
Yes. And Seras will look around, maneuvering over, following Mutt to the corner of the room. What is it?
What I'm about to say may not make logical sense, but please bear with me.
Okay.
I spoke to Aramil. Well, it was, for a lack of a more precise term, what can one surmise as the soul of Aramil, stuck in cyberspace. He said, you and I are in danger, and Alliance created us, both of us.
Chris just pauses, considerates, and puts her gun down, puts her hand up to the side of her helmet, kind of tapping. You say they created us.
Yes.
Mm.
Have you been going in for upgrades?
I recently received one with some of the found technology from Dr. Thorin's office.
Is that necessary for your functioning at the moment?
It is not, well, should I look down? It is my arm.
Has it been responding to stimuli and the sensors operating within normal parameters?
And Seras kind of lift her arm, cybernetic arm, and kind of flex it, feeling it, seeing if kind of the nerves work, touch works.
I did some digging into Dr. Thorin's wife and child. It was a lions who definitely killed them.
Mm.
They were looking for his research. I believe I am suffering from cybernetic rejection syndrome. It
What do you
is
mean?
my form is called a revenant. As you can see, no two parts are the same. It is an amalgamation of various humanoid and non-biologic systems kludged together.
Mutt, we both are.
Yes, but do you hear voices? Do you see dreams that are not really there?
I do. I have started developing attachments to certain biologics for reasons unknown, but I have a feeling of almost, what is the word for it? Almost a motherly need to protect.
I can't say for sure, but I am having similar dreams of a past life, and overlaid on those dreams are voices and visions of beings that donated their body or parts of it after deceased to my creation. But at the bottom of it all lies Alliance and the research it's doing.
Maybe Alliance is trying to get us to cover up all their dirty work, every evidence of our creation. So they will be unsure as to how to fight back, how to rebel, how to leave almost. And this Jivicarian that interacted with Dr. Thorin, his name calls to me at this moment. It always calls to me now.
Can you say that name again? The last name?
Vicarian.
Vicarian. Vicarian. And you start seeing Mutt's eyes kind of glaze over. Seras, you would know that this is more like a system processing information.
Mm.
J. Vakarian died of suicide. Body found by daughter. Husband to Seras Vakarian. Seras Vakarian, former military experience.
Seras looks a bit. Just kind of stands there, a little bit dumbstruck. I don't know if this is coincidence or not. When I was activated, besides my designation, D9, the name Seras called to me, and how I had those referred to me as.
Do you know what your activation date is?
So kind of stand there and think exactly what her activation date is.
Is it by any chance the year 6004?
Give me one moment. I have to check.
Yeah.
Yeah. She nods. Yes. It
That
is.
matches, and with that, Mutt will kind of open his data pad and show her. I really can't find it on these handouts. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't have the actual picture actually. It's
Okay.
just
Yeah, so he'll show her this news clipping, which is here. Look at this. Year of J. Vakarian killed. At which point, the news report doesn't mention the location of the wife. I cannot say if you are the same as Seras Vakarian, but some of your story matches with this. Please think about it. I still have many missing clues that I am trying to put together. I fear I do not have much time. The CRS is getting worse.
and Sarah's make a willpower check once you see the picture of him.
Oh, what willpower?
That willpower.
Oh my god.
What?
Hmm. That just gives you like this major flashback of you seeing him in the kitchen, uh, being with him and your family, the kids running around, your son and your daughter. Everything comes like spiraling and it just hits you in the head for a minute.
And Seras will kind of grab at Mutt's data pad and she'll just stare at the picture. She looks absolutely, even with the helmet on, she looks absolutely heartbroken at this point. Oh, Jay. Oh. And Timmy. She'll hand back the data pad to Mutt. Step to the side. Take off her helmet and pinch the bridge of her nose. He's gone. supposed to stay with them. Oh shit.
You guys start to hear a bunch of gunfire.
And Sarah's gonna puts on her helmet again. Shit, no time. No time. Mutt, get geared up. Fuck.
Mutt gets up.
And Sarah will rush over to the others. What's going on?
Sounds a battle fight.
And the sounds are coming from the subway, which the camera is going to pan there now with all of you.
Goodness.
Twilight vision, not so good.
Can you guys see
Mm-hmm.
when you run down the monorail track, you notice dead bodies, all wearing kind of leather jackets, and some of them have a V symbol on it. Some of you've noticed this symbol before. When you stormed the CRS lab, the doctor had 2 bodyguards, and they were both wearing this V jacket. So you notice this, it seems like a gang symbol maybe, but there's some dead bodies. The battle seems to be continuing down the corner.
I just want to clarify one thing. In the handout you gave me, is my GPS still tracking those individuals?
Yes, there's one individual you haven't found yet. But yeah, the one that it was labeled, who your target is currently. Is it cool if I just say it?
Yeah, just
Yeah, that the one that you were tracking, Yoon, is here in this location. You're picking it up now.
okay. Is it in the direction where the gunfire is coming from?
Yes.
So Mutt turns to Seras. If you recall, Dr. Thorin was tracking his compatriots. I have been trying to track them as well after I took this from his lab, and Mutt is going to show them the GPS computer. One such individual by the name Yun
Well,
is here.
it's good because we were sent to find her and kill her
Yes.
by
Bye.
Gold Blacket.
All right. With that, Mutt, you can see on Mutt's face, he's not sure anymore of anything, but he doesn't say. There's this confusion on his face. Let us
Right.
find Yun then.
So the V, does it mean anything to me, or is that just something other people have noticed?
Yeah. To you, Nixx, you've never really seen that before.
All right.
Okay. So, question: do we see these 2 tokens, or are we just looking at this from camera system? Just want to be clear.
Yeah, you're coming down the tunnel right now, and you can
Okay.
see there's bodies there, and you can see there's one looks like it's wounded over here. If you can see that one.
Yes.
And she seems to be wearing gang symbols like the V, and she's wounded and still alive, and she's leaning up against the box kind of for cover, like holding her wounds and bleeding pretty bad. One keeps taking fire. Somebody keeps taking fire at her around this corner here, and that one seems to be one of the Dark Star members, which you probably recognize, Nixx. His name is Seeker.
Oh, that is Seeker. He is Darkstar, and I'll point to him.
He must be cleansed.
Let's question first. Seras seems to continue to be kind of suffering.
Question. Kill.
Patience, track biologic, questions for our survival. Death follows that.
Yes.
Mm,
What do with Ganger? V-jacket. Kill?
But protect for now till questions answered.
Exactly.
Mutt's gonna get on the platform and start firing towards the Seeker. But
Okay.
not firing to hit, but kind of send him into cover till they can figure out what the hell is happening.
Okay, yeah. You give him cover fire. You fire over there, send a couple of rounds, and he looks over and sees you guys. Totally tears his concentration from the ganger, and he looks up, and you can hear him say, "Oh shit, we got company!" And then he takes cover around that corner, and he's like, "We gotta get the hell out of here!" And then you can still see the ganger. She's like looking towards you guys and bleeding. She's got a pistol in her hand. She's trying to raise it, but she's just like, ugh, and falls back down, leaning up
Uh,
against the wall.
Mutt approaches her, his arms to the side, his gun in between his index finger and thumb, not pointed at her. Do not shoot.
You can see she's coughing up a little bit of blood as you guys approach up there. She says, she puts her pistol down, not trying to raise it anymore.
Please explain situation.
She says, Dark Star, we will have vengeance.
Are you working for Dr. Thornton?
Her eyes kind of fading in and out of consciousness. She's, no. No.
And with that, Mutt will kind of hold her collar and kind of shake her. Stay with me, answer the question. If you want to get out of here, who are you working for?
She says, we are the Vindicators. She says, I work for Tammy, no one else.
The Vindicator.
Tammy. Seras will kind of rush up a little bit. Wait.
She looks over at you and she's like, you look like her. Tammy.
Where is this Tammy?
You can see she tries to pull her comm lab out, but it's got a bullet hole through it. And then she says, Sector 23, Sector 23. The Vindicators.
Okay.
And she see if she falls unconscious. And then you hear around the corner them yelling, get on the train, get on the train. You can hear like a train starting to power up, like it might be about to leave soon.
Mutt starts running towards the train.
Okay, and once you get to that corner, we'll have everybody roll initiative one more time.
All right. Also, Gharvas will invoke his howl.
Okay, cool.
That gives everyone a +1 initiative.
Could we stack that with Warcry, or is it the same thing?
Yeah, actually you can stack it.
Yeah. There's kind of what's that? Ah! And like kind of inspiring Unfortunately, my roommates don't appreciate inspiration.
Kill those fuckers. All right,
Mhm.
everybody's
I'd
got
have a
+1, right?
12 then.
Yeah.
Mm. Is it +1 or +2?
Well, it'd be one from Gharvas
th-
and one from Seras, wouldn't it? So 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm at a 10.
Yeah, I'm at a 10 too.
Change. Wait. Do I have to
Awesome.
reroll? Where did I go?
Heck,
Uh,
mine did.
I'll click on you and put you in the correct place here. Yeah, sorry, I was wiping out the last
Oh,
last one.
reroll.
I might have wiped you guys out there.
I rolled an 8. 10. But, you know
So you're
how
at
to-
10.
I am. There. Oh.
12.
There's
12
two
total
of
after the
me.
+2.
I'm at 10 too.
How did you do that, Seras?
Oh, I can. You can click on if you're the one who rolled. You can click on it and you can edit it.
Oh, okay. Can you do that as well, Nixx? And
Sure.
Then I'll do this. And everybody should be good to go, right?
Yes.
There we go. All right, Seras, you are first.
Seras takes a moment to look at the ganger, pausing before kind of snapping back to it, knowing there's a battle ahead and doesn't really have time to defocus. She'll hustle up. I said we can move 6?
Yeah, you can move up to 8 if you want to.
She'll kind of move up beside Mutt. Oh, perfect. And she'll aim and fire with Deadeye Seeker.
All right. You can see he's running away at the moment. Do you
Mm-mm.
guys want some heavy music?
Yes.
You
Oh,
want some
yeah.
fight? You guys want some fight music?
Dropping plates,
think,
please.
Mutt needs to be reordered as well, because Mutt should have No, Mutt should have been first. He had a 14. That's fine, though.
Oh.
Let's put Mutt right after Seras.
There you go.
That'd
sorry,
be
Mutt.
after Mutt.
Mutt seeing the Seeker run away, he's attack with his 9mm.
Both roll 10s.
Okay, this will be Seeker's defense against Seras at first,
Okay.
and then I'll roll for his defense against Mutt.
Yeah. Running up, she widely misses. Oh, shit.
Sorry,
Next
guys,
speed
nothing.
spirit. Yeah, okay, cool.
And Seras, you got any more actions?
Nah, that's good for now.
Okay. And then Mutt, that was a one shot, a Deadeye shot, I believe?
No, it was a normal shot. I didn't add a modifier for...
Okay. So
Yeah.
you can actually burn one frenzy and do a Deadeye shot if you want to.
Yes, I'll do that. And Deadeye is what? Modifier of 2, right?
Yes.
Eesh.
Just misses.
Yep.
And if you want, you can burn one more frenzy, do a single.
Why not? Come on. There we go.
Single catches him.
Nice. Okay, so damage.
Oh, nice. That knocks him to the ground. He was running. He stumbles to the ground. What's that look like?
So as he sees that the ganger is passing out and he hears around the corner that they're starting up the train or some sort of conveyance, He runs around the corner. He sees Seras is keeping up with him. He sees the Seeker and starts shooting. The first two are kind of wide because he's still running up. But the last one, he kind of almost does a weaver stance, takes aim and shoots.
Nice. Catches him in the back. Guy falls to the ground, and then there's Kriznatch.
So Kriznatch is gonna move up a bit, kind of behind Seras, and look, past her and probably see this guy hiding out behind boxes or something.
Yeah.
Is he wearing similar clothes to Seeker at all?
Yeah, he is. He pretty similar. You can tell he's a shadow elf.
Oh. Let's look past. More than one for questioning. That means not all have to live. And he's gonna pull out a frag grenade and toss it at Seeker.
With me in the way.
It's funny.
Easier.
The shoe
Stronger
is on
than
the other
fat
foot.
arms.
It would appear.
I feel like you started this.
The best part is if I hit you, I blow both of us up.
No. First time you'll get blown, Kriznatch.
No.
You underestimate my cunning.
You'll overestimate your own.
Hits.
This is oh man, what is it? These are brutal.
Yeah, I think the damage
It's
is good to go in there.
2d4 times 10. So
Oh, okay.
What?
So backslash
Oh, I fucked that up.
2d4.
I fucked it up.
Exclamation point.
Hmm.
Times 10. Oh, yeah, the
Oh,
asterisk.
it's duh. I put the X in there.
Looks right to me.
Let's try that again. That's better.
Hey.
There we go. Yeah, it blows him to pieces.
Soul Snatcher. I take one of your pieces when we are done.
Oh, good. The one lagging behind died. Good job.
Yes, thank you. Wait.
No, wait. I thought he said behind the one behind.
No, I can't hit. I looked at the one behind the crates and said, more. This one does not have to die. Or does not have to live, yes.
Rat biologic is
It's okay.
Alright, Gharvas.
Gharvas is gonna move up a bit and see if he can get a better shot.
Here's Gharvas' song.
Is that enough to take a?
Oh yeah, he's got some cover behind there, but you can still see him. Kind of his waist up.
Okay. Well, I rolled the wrong one. I'm sorry. It's D20 plus 1, you said?
Yeah, you shooting a shotgun?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh!
That one's broken
What?
too.
That ain't how that works. Yeah, it's a
Wait,
plus
that's
plus.
a hit.
No, it's you put the plus, so it'd be
Something's
20.
wrong with my macro
Yeah.
there.
No, it's a double plus in the modifier is why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here we go. Alright, first shot misses. Go ahead with a second. Frenzy?
No, if I do a frenzy, I'm going through that fucking wall right.
What?
Nope. End turn.
Nixx.
Okay. So I can see this guy, Gravel. Does she
Correct.
know him well or have any sort of relationship? Does she like him, hate him? That hasn't really been
He
social
was-
at all.
Yeah, he was kind of a pompous asshole.
Okay. Do those boxes look like they weigh less than 30 pounds?
Oh, you can probably pick it up.
I just want to scooch it. You know, I don't even have to pick it up. Just apply enough force to move it out of the way.
Oh yeah, you want to move his cover out of the way?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
So, let's see.
Yeah, you can just do your cast
Okay,
telekinesis.
I don't know if the macro on this has been changed, but I added 10 points to get the specialization in that sphere, so there's not a -1 anymore.
Okay, cool. Just, you can put a +1 when the prompt comes up.
Alright.
And that's enough on the target number. You
Yeah.
want to throw it like maybe 10 feet or 15 feet or so?
Yeah. Well, I want to move it so probably the other direction so that they can get their shots through.
Okay, like this way?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. You just slide it across the floor.
Yeah, I just start mumbling and wiggling my fingers and kind of making this shooing motion with my hands to the left.
Gravel looks like totally shocked and looks and sees you and he's like, Nixx! You traitor! Do you want to continue?
Can she get another one?
Yeah.
Okay. She gives him the finger with one hand, and then she wiggles her finger at whatever weapons he's got,
Oh, nice.
which will probably be a little harder.
And this will be,
Not as good.
hopefully his macro is working right here. Okay. That one tugs on it, but he keeps control of it. And then you can burn frenzy if you want to.
I only have one left, so probably not at this point.
Okay. Alright. And then it is the bad guys. Or the good guys, who knows? They might be bad. Gravel is going to take off running, and he is going to try to fire... let me see what kind of weapon. His gun is a shotgun. He's going to fire once at Gharvas and once at Seras while he's running.
Wow.
So that'll give him some negatives. First one's coming at Gharvas. You ready, Gharvas?
Do it.
With the shot.
Your target number is 12. Nice. Just missed. Alright, Seras.
Okay.
You're like a walking tank, though.
It's true.
Nothing. He doesn't hit shit.
No, I'm just mad now.
Alright, the next one is Mabel. She peeks out and sees... She's got a 45 in her hand. She sees all of you guys coming around the corner, and her eyes kind of grow wide. Nixx, you remember Mabel as well. She was another kind of stuck-up one who thought she was better than most, and a little bit older shadow elf. She sees all of you coming, and she just turns around and she says, "We have to get out of here now!" And then she takes off running, trying to get onto the train here. That's it for the elves. All of the rest of them are just using movement. So it is Seras.
Seras is gonna charge after them. Go up to here. Eh. About here. And she's going to Deadeye this Mabel here. This is not the time for running. This.
You have, do you want to do tactics for your one and then burn to frenzy?
Heck yes.
Cool.
She looks back at everyone. Get up here! 3 more! And then she'll... again fire at Mabel. Oh my goodness. +1 to everything, I think. Or to hit. Ugh.
All right.
Seras is definitely thrown off her game right now.
Yeah, everybody's running at high speed. Mutt, it's your turn.
Okay. Mutt's gonna move up, flank Seras, and he's gonna shoot at Gravel. +1. And Deadeye is +2.
Yes.
So 3. So I'll take a Deadeye shot.
Got him.
Alright. And what's the multiplier on Deadeye? 2, right? 2x?
2, yes.
Ooh.
Nice. And Gravel looks like he was already wounded. Oh, still not dead, but it's enough to knock him on the ground.
Okay. Just to be sure, knock him on the ground he's not unconscious, but he can get up and fight, correct?
Yes, he can still fight.
Okay. Burn 2 frenzies for a Deadeye. Again.
And now he suffers -1 for being prone. Oh, nice.
Good night.
Oh, he's dead. That was a nice one. All right, what's that look like?
So, seeing Seras miss, Mutt feels like there's going to be trouble if she's missing. So he starts running up, but now when he's shooting, he's little more careful, kind of like a running weaver stance. When he starts, he sees Gravel who's running towards the train, and he takes him out, basically kind of taking people out as he goes along.
Kriznatch, your turn.
All right. So how far could I move taking penalties? Because I need to get in here.
Once you pass your 6, once you get to 7, you're taking -2.
Oh, I can live with that. Probably. I don't know if anybody else can live with that, but I can live with that. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have an angle there, yeah? Oh. Yeah, I can see him. No,
No.
I can see him. That's -2, but right. Now's the time. So while he's running, Kriznatch is gonna, and if I had to spend frenzy to do it, I will. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw my filtration mask on, and so I'm running up and
Okay.
and running up, and I'm gonna throw a tear gas grenade at Mabel.
Okay.
So I'll roll to see if I can get it, and if so, then we'll go over what it does. So I think so. It's -2 +1, So I'm still at my base plus. I'm
So
at
you're
base
minus
plus
one,
one because I have base 2 for grenades and then the plus 1 from Seras. So yeah, it's normal. Ain't bad.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Yes, yes! All right. So,
Wow.
tear gas grenades, they have to make the body save, based on what I'm seeing here. So she's
She
gonna,
fails.
okay, so I'll do the... She's gonna take stun for 1 round, and -4 to attack and defend. And it's the gas is going to spread 1 inch each round until it reaches its max, which unfortunately I did not put that in there, but I will in the future. I'm not sure what the max reach of it is. That is currently spreading.
I'm gonna pull a template over for you,
Excellent.
and I'll place it there. Yeah, it starts at 1.5, and then it'll go to 2.5 next round.
Oops.
So yeah, it's 1.5 right now, but in next round, yeah, it'll be 2.5. But the train is starting to move, so you guys pretty much basically have like 1 round to get on it anyway. Maybe maybe a little bit more than that, because it's slowly departing, you know.
So for a stun, is
Um,
she not? What? How does that impact her as far as a stun?
We're gonna do a stun roll for her. Is that what it said? It was a
It just says she
stun,
takes. I rolled the d4. It's a So. Oh.
disoriented, fall to the ground, losing 5 actions and suffer -3 to hit and defend for 3 rounds. So she falls off the train, coughing and hacking.
Good.
Kriznatch
Nice.
sees that and he's
All
behind
right.
Seras.
Nice. All right, so it is now Gharvas.
Gharvas will have seen nothing, so he's gonna move. And take his full move action. And he's seeing the train move. I'm assuming you heard it at first as well. And he sees this Mabel here on the ground, correct?
Yeah. You can see the smoke kind of enveloping her right now. It's very small right now at this point. There.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is right there.
All right. He's gonna pop a shot at this guy though, still. And I'm just gonna roll my attack for the double barrel. That should be the same attack as that gun that I got from
Correct, yeah.
Sarah. Oops, that should probably be at a -2, right? For making that.
Correct.
So
She gave
12?
you a 1, so that would have -1.
Okay, so 13.
And that's at Vale. He's climbing up on top of the thing, trying to get away. But is it gonna happen? No.
What's the damage on that?
Is that the double barrel?
No, I use that as my attack roll, but it's that gun that Seras.
Oh,
Seras.
there's- It's a D12 and plus 3D8. I can roll it for you if you want. I got it right here.
Sure.
33
Okay.
damage.
All right, and he's shooting again.
Go for it. Oh God.
Excellent, Smithers.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Do you have that damage roll again?
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in there for you. 33 and 22. That guy's dead. What's that look like?
So Gharvas rounds the corner, sees that the train is beginning to move. He looks down, sees Mabel on the ground, and then just draws the shotgun and points it directly at Vale, the only straggler that he can see, and just shoots. Boom! Boom! And he sees the body slam up against one of the walls and then just slowly begin to fall. Now we shall cleanse him with fire.
Nice. Nixx, it's your turn.
Alright, I know what I want to do, but I gotta get close enough to be able to see the train. So that's 2. I don't know if there's any way to be able to see the train, even with a full move. Alright. I see the train. So these things are, they're powered with electricity, right?
They're kind of hover trains, so it's going to come up off the ground a little bit. And yeah, there is electrical current though running through them.
Basically what I want to do is cast lightning bolt at the train and try to kind of short out the go function. I don't know if that would work, but that's what she's thinking.
Okay.
I think I've got a pretty clean shot without hitting somebody, one of our people. If I don't, let me know.
Yeah, you're just, let me see, where you at? Okay, you're trying to hit, like, right, kind of like through here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just don't roll, a 1 or anything, and you won't hit her.
Okay.
Oh, roll to cast first.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's cool.
Everybody wants to hit me.
It should be a cast.
Short out
lightning.
machine thing.
Oh no. Please don't. I don't like electricity.
Oh, and then I want to use the battle chant, which I haven't been.
Okay. You fire the bolt. Successfully rips down your hand and blows into kind of this back end side of it. You see some electricity roll down this side of the side of the train. Let's see what happens if anything awesome like that might happen. It doesn't seem to stop it. Is that good for you? Your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, it is the Shadow Elves, which you guys have killed most of them back there. We got a few more, looks like Mother Yoon. I think from there you might be able to see her.
Mm-hmm.
And she is running across the top of the train. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And she is going to cast a spell as she's running. She's healing herself, actually. All right. And then the other character is running as well. But as she's running, she is going to fire back towards whoever she can, if she can see anybody, and if the range permits. And that's like, she's only got a 9mm though, so I'm pretty sure that's only 25 squares. Oh, 16 there. 16. Very, very long distance shot. It's going to be -2 for her to hit, but she's firing two rounds at Seras. Actually, one dead eye at Seras.
Yeah. Why is everyone hitting me?
You're going to have cover from that wall there, I think, though. So you actually get to add an additional +4 to your defense.
Perfect.
Nice. So it actually hits the wall that you're taking cover behind. That's it for them. And, oh, we got one more over here. She's stunned.
5 actions or something.
She
like
lost
that.
5 actions, though. So she's sucking that up right now. She can't do anything. She's just coughing and trying to gasp for air. Now to Seras' turn.
Seras is gonna use her turn to actually jump onto the train and climb up it onto the roof.
Awesome.
I'm assuming that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'll look back at everyone. Come on.
And at this point, there's no need for a dexterity check or anything because it's so slow. Is that good for you?
Yeah.
Okay, Mutt.
Mutt's gonna do the same. He's gonna run up to the train, climbing it.
All right. And Kriznatch. That's good for you, Mutt?
Yes.
Okay, Kriznatch, what are you doing?
Probably the same, but oh yeah, this. I was thinking, yeah, on
You make it.
2.
Shit, I think if anybody can make it, you can. You got like 12 running
So I'll
movement,
jump
I
up on the
believe.
back. Yeah. Ah! Jump on the back.
And then Gharvas.
Gharvas will actually run over to Mabel here. And is there like anything that I could see that I could maybe tie her to or hog tie?
If you walk in there, there's mist surrounding her. If you walk in her, I mean, it's visible. So if,
Mm.
should I have given that to you? Should I have?
Oh, I didn't.
It's physically
Yeah, I didn't.
visible.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was just hanging on her like the Charlie Brown kid or what was going on.
No, it's kind of spreading, and oh, actually, since it went to Kriznatch's turn again, it went to 2.5. So it's pretty much enveloping that whole area.
Wow, perfect. Okay, well, then I'm just going to keep running past and see if I can't jump on the train.
All right, cool.
What kind of horse shit is this?
That's
All right,
right.
whose turn is that?
All right, that's my turn. So with a full run, I can only move 8, right? if I have a movement of 4.
Yeah, you can run 8.
Okay.
Let me check. On your
So if it's a movement of 4, so
okay, yeah, 8.
if I burn a frenzy, can I move more? Or is
No.
that different? Okay. Well, the only place I can make it onto is in the in that zone.
Through the
You just have
cloud,
to make a
right?
body save,
Right.
no problem.
So that's what she'll try to do. She'll put her hand over her mouth and nose and run through and try to grab on right there.
There we go.
So make a body save.
Actually, do a body check.
Okay.
Because you guys, you know that the smoke is there. I mean, you know the smoke is there. You know the gas is there. So as long as you're not inhaling it, I'm pretty sure that, because that kind of gas doesn't go. It's not like, what do you call it?
Mhm.
Agent Orange or anything. It's not
Yeah,
going to go
it's
through your
just
skin.
inhale.
Or,
No, it makes your
Mhm.
eyes water a lot.
yeah. So, I mean, as long as you're covering your mouth and, squinting your eyes and trying to run through it, just do a body check, and whoever else, if anybody else ran through it, just make a body check
I got
and don't
filtration.
fumble.
I'm good.
Yes.
Yeah, filtration is all good. And is that it for everybody?
My vision is censored, so it doesn't.
Oh, true. Right.
It doesn't matter.
And
You have
then
special eyes.
it is Mother Yoon. And the train takes off at this point and is pretty much going full blast. Mother Yoon is still trying to get away from you guys, though. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops down through this top hatch and is gone into the train now. Her assistant is running after her and is going to fire one shot before also jumping back down. Let me see if she can make it. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no, she can't. 9, 10. Yeah, no, she cannot make it. She's going to take one shot back towards you guys, a dead-eye shot. And I'm going to roll randomly. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Starting at the top, 1 is Gharvas, 2 is Mutt.
Here comes a 1.
Here comes a 4. Hey! I am drawing all the bullets today.
You're scary.
It's true, I'm the most intimidating of all
Sure.
of you.
It's good that it's actually at you.
Hmm.
You can take it.
I can. Oh, well,
Oh,
I don't know
that's
if I can take that.
armor
You can take
piercing.
it.
Yeah, it's armor piercing. Oh boy.
Famous
That's
last
not
final
good.
words.
Oh shit.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Ouch.
damn, it's a good thing you have a lot of hit points.
So much. Yes.
Wow.
Ah.
That's definitely going to knock you to the ground. Does anybody want to try to grab you, or
Mutt will grab her for sure.
make a dexterity check, Seras. If you fail, one of your friends can try to grab you. Okay, cool. Yeah. You're able to stay on after the round fires into your chest, and your shoulder kind of sends you falling onto the side and almost rolling off. That is it for them. It is now your turn, actually.
And Seras kind of struggles back to her feet. Ah. Fuck. Oh, fucking bitch. And oh, she's far. Hmm. Fuck. She's gonna move up a bit.
And it takes half movement to stand up.
Yeah, it's probably about here. And oh man, they are far.
16, that's good for your shotgun.
Oh, it's still good for my shotgun. Ugh, they're
Oh,
like
20.
20.
20 is long range, that'll be -2.
If I deadeye it, then evens out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll deadeye it. Probably aim for psych there.
So that's what, 4?
No,
you
no,
did?
I took off the 2 from... Yeah, +2, -2. Ugh.
You got 1 action for tactics?
Tactics and frenzy.
Okay.
And fire again. Bah.
Psych!
Alright. Mutt's turn.
Gonna move 8. Shoot.
You gonna do a deadeye?
Yes. Deadeye was +2.
Mm-hmm.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. So +1, +2, so 18.
Nice. And she's getting a little bonus from running. For defense. But not enough. 26 damage. That is enough to go over her armor. Actually, that takes her out. Doesn't kill her, but she's pretty much at -2 hit points, which at that status, she can crawl, basically, and say, please, why? Kriznatch, your turn. Are you good, Mutt? You're good?
Yes.
So you can move double your movement, but it's minus at that point, or...
Yeah. Yeah, once you get to 7,
Oh,
you can go up to
I'm
12.
so fast. Let's do it. 1, 2.
And then it'll be -2 to attack. Unless you have a cool talent called running
No.
shot. Or...
I am not a true fighter. No, assassin. Run. I'm just gonna start sprinting as I get my pathetic Giza out. Running up, and I'm just gonna try to take a lame brain shot at Psych with it. So I think I'm at straight 0 because I normally have a +1 mod, but I have the +1 from Seras' thing, and then 0 for it's -2 for running really fast.
Oh, for some reason.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna shoot at her? She's actually supposed to be at 0 hit points. I don't know why it didn't register that. She's -2, so she can only crawl. But all you have to do is roll over a 5 if you want to shoot her when she can't
Oh, hell
move.
yeah. Sure.
Cool, so you hit her.
Drop her. Oh, maybe gun's not so bad, terrible.
Yeah, she's totally dead now. And you guys all make your way. We can still actually continue initiative. Gharvas.
Gharvas is gonna continue to move up the car.
And you're just doing your max movement.
Correct.
Okay, Nixx, you doing max movement?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll go to her, who's doing something else in here. Casting spells. And then we go to Seras.
Seras is going to reload her gun. Continue walking forward. And she looks down on her wounds and... I'm gonna have to fix that.
Mutt after Seras.
Run full speed.
Okay. And what you guys are trying to get to is pretty much that window there, that glass, if you can see it. And then it is Kriznatch.
There's not glass on the sides of these cars, are there? It's just...
There is. Yeah, you can actually, there's windows. You could, if you hung off the side, you could see inside.
So, I'll move max movement for now, but I may do something different than going in that glass.
All right, and Gharvas.
Yeah, he's just going to continue to move.
All right. And Nixx.
Yeah, I'll
Whoever.
just continue to move.
Whoever reaches there first, let me know. Seras.
Seras is going to run as well. Let's see. Wonder what we're gonna find when we're in there.
And then Mutt.
Hopefully Vega.
That's my move.
And then
Kriz is
Kriz.
going to apply an accessory that I got. It's going to put...
Did you say you looked into
No, no.
windows?
Not yet. I am going to put on... there are metal devices called crampons. I'm going to put those on my feet. And... because Kriznatch recognizes that this... I mean... This a drop down into whatever. You don't know what's going to happen when you get in there. So Kriznatch's going to put those on his feet and is going to work to climb along the sides, kind of peeking over the edge if he can.
Okay. Yeah, you start to put those on. And go ahead and do your climbing skill.
No, I
If
got
you
it.
don't have climbing skill.
+3
Okay,
for crampons.
cool. All right, you see a lot of innocent civilians in there. And make a perception check as well. And you do not see her. Gharvas, your turn.
Gharvas is just making this full move up.
Okay. Yeah, you can see down into that place now. You can see civilians in there. Nixx, your turn. Full move.
Yeah, and she'll start putting out her feelers, her empathy feelers to see if she can pick up on you. Although, from the way I described her, she was a hard one to read, so...
Yeah, make a willpower check. I'm gonna cast a spell. Okay, Seras. Looks like you're gonna be the one to get in there, huh?
Looks like it. Oh,
Oh.
look at busted. Yeah, so close.
On your willpower check, you got a 5. Okay, yeah, you're being like distorted. You can sense other thoughts as well. People are like confused, and they're like, "What the fuck is going on? What the fuck?" You know, and people are scared. So you can feel confused and scared. A lot of that. And then Mutt, your turn.
I would like to do an observation. I'd go a step close and observe what I can see through this, whatever this opening is.
Okay. You actually have astral sight, I think, don't you?
Wait, I think I do.
Or an astral glimpse you can take.
Astral, yes, astral glimpse.
So you want to use that?
Yes. It's a blue
Okay.
spell, I think.
Yeah. Go ahead and cast that, and hopefully just don't fail. It's a successful.
Wait, no, I don't have astral. I have cast detect life and enhance senses.
Oh, detect life and enhance
Yeah,
senses.
yeah.
Okay. So you're just going over and checking that out, basically?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Observation. This is an
Observation.
observation.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Observation. Sorry. Oh, it's a class ability that you have. Yeah, so it's not a spell. So you can do
Yeah.
that as well as your observation. Your eyes just glow blue, and you notice traces of mana uh, kind of wafting away as your train is going. As train is moving.
Uh-huh.
The she's been casting blue spells, uh, or not blue, gray mana. So mental spells she's been using. You know that she's cast at least 2 mental spells, and then they're trailing down into the chamber. You don't notice any type of trap or anything like that, though.
Okay.
You don't set up any traps.
All right. So then with the rest of my movement, I'm just going to jump in then.
All right. And I'm going to move your miniature into the train. Okay, you drop down into the train and see this. Several people, all of them are kind of shy and hiding and like, what the fuck? They're all scared looking when they see you drop in, and they're all looking at each other and, like, what the fuck? Oh my God, what's going on? And you're looking around, and with your high observation check, you notice the trail of gray mana leads to this girl on her phone. And you know that that's her. She's trying to hide
I see.
as someone else and cast a mask spell. But you totally see through it with your badass
Okay.
tracer abilities.
Awesome.
Do you want to do anything right now or wait? Pretend.
I'm just going to look around, but not really give the give away give away the fact that I know she's the one I'm looking for now.
Right, cool. Kriznatch.
So seeing a bunch of people in there and not immediately seeing her, he's a bit frustrated because he thinks she might have gotten away somehow. And he says, Kriznatch is gonna bust through the window, into this train car, and we'll see if I bust. I mean, do I have to roll anything to bust through, or?
Just roll a
Shit.
d20, and don't roll.
I'll try
don't
not
roll
to.
a 1.
That's pretty solid.
Cool. Yeah, you shatter it with like the hilt
Just
of your pistol.
jump in and look around.
Everybody's scared as hell. They're all like backing away. Even her, she's pretending to. You, however,
Of
do not
course, yeah.
notice that that's
But
her.
Where is Pale Thing? I kill, maim, destroy. Trophies, money, where?
look around to all the civilians.
Who sees? Who sees where she go? Say now or I kill, maim you too.
There's a girl on the phone. She's got her cell phone out. She's like pointing down this way in the train where it might go to another train. And she says, I think she went
You
that way.
sure?
Yeah, she went that way. Other people are looking around like, oh.
Pale one better be there or I come back find you. Phone woman.
Start walking away from the.
Wait, is Kriznatch next to me?
Yeah, let me put him in there. Sorry, I didn't grab him. It is now Gharvas' turn, or...
Yeah. Gharvas will walk over to this thing and he examines it for a quick. And he sticks his hand into it, pulls it back out, and then just shrugs his shoulders and jumps in.
You land down in there in the train next to Mutt. Hopefully. Did you make it? No, you didn't make it there. There
I
you go.
landed on the street.
There you go. Yeah, you're like right next to Mutt, right pretty much behind him actually. Let me put you over here.
What is this?
Patience. Nixx, your turn.
She'll make her way over and sit down on the edge and then kind of drop in because she's pretty short. And but more than focusing on where she's landing, she's really trying to reach out and find you because she knows she's there, but she can't. She's too slippery to get a handle on.
All right, go ahead and do one more willpower check when you drop in that train. I'm going to try to counter with her willpower check.
I'm rolling crappy. Willpower's one of my good ones.
Yeah. And all you can feel is the fear and a lot of fear and confusion. You can't center in. You don't notice her at all. You just see a bunch of strangers looking towards you guys like, holy shit, we're about to get killed, you know?
Well, she'll just kind of put her back up against the wall and wait for Seras to enter.
All right, and then you hear a word come into your head, and it's kind of like a slap in the face, and you just hear, traitor. Seras is
She, out loud, she says, she is here.
And Seras is gonna walk forward and drop the top of the glass ceiling there into the train.
Right after you drop in, the train takes a hefty jerk to the side, and not knocking anybody down or anything, just it's gathering speed and lights passing by on the walls in the tunnel. And you heard Nixx too shout she is here just as you dropped in.
Where?
She is masking. She could be invisible or one of these people, but she's spoken to my mind. She is here.
How close?
Do I have any clue? Probably within seeing distance or
Yeah,
something.
she's one of these people when probably within 30, 40 feet.
Yeah.
We should burn them all with
Yes,
the eternal
yes!
fire.
No.
Well, this is an awfully enclosed area to start a fire.
So
No, please.
while they're discussing, Mutt's gonna walk up to this person who looks to be like on their cell phone, and he basically takes his gun and points it right into her forehead. Choice is yours. Drop the mask, or if I don't kill you, the people behind me will.
Her hand starts shaking, and she like closes her eyes, and you see her face change into Mother Yoon. And then she looks past you towards Nixx, and she's like, what have you done? I took care of you.
You used me. I didn't know the difference, but now I do. You never cared for me. I was just a tool. Although Nixx isn't sure that's entirely true.
Yeah. And she kind of looks hurt and is pretty much playing it up though. And looks over towards Mutt, who's aiming the pistol at her face, and she's like, "Well, you've got me. What now?"
Now, you tell us what is the connection between you, Dr. Thorin, and Alliance. I've had a difficult day. The meds may be wearing off. I'm not sure if you can survive a bullet to the head, but I'm not sure either that if I can wait to find out.
She says, "I'll tell you whatever I can." She says, "Everything's gone now. I trusted everyone." And she looks over towards you, Nixx, and she says, "He destroyed everything. He took everything away from me. The necromancer." And she says Abezu, which is a name some of you know. Abezu destroyed it all.
Why?
He found a new master.
Who is this new master? Tell us.
Alliance Industries. Do you know who they are?
Yes, they are the new enemy of Gar.
We should get off this train immediately. Too many people. Too many witnesses.
What about your friend? Did you take the man Vega?
And she like makes a question look on her face, quizzical look. I don't know who that is.
Describe this necromancer. What does he look like?
He's
Oh Better.
There we go.
Yes.
You hear me?
Yes.
Black cloak, cybernetic eye. He had many upgrades. He's a revenant. I didn't know he worked for them.
The eye. Is it red?
Yes, he has many optical implants.
He is a revenant like me.
And she kind of like looks you up and down. She's like sweating profusely now. And yes, much like you, and nods over towards Seras. You're with Alliance, aren't you?
He
Yes.
looks around the cabin, doesn't say anything, just looks her in the eye. Do you know where Abezu lives or resides?
She makes like some sickening face, and like he totally destroyed her and totally hurt her, and she says, he probed to his whole back.
Sorry, you cut out, didn't hear that.
Mhm.
He probably ran back to his hole Back to Alliance. Back to Alliance Industries to hide.
They offer shelter to this criminal, this necromancer.
As their evil. They've been corrupting the world forever, for much longer than we ever did.
Oh, what is parapsychology?
Parapsychology is pretty much like the knowledge of supernatural things and supernatural abilities. You do notice that she starts to look past you all and look kind of frightened. You notice some drones seem like they are following the subway train that you guys are in, and you notice some police lights on top of them.
Uh-oh.
We must get off this train now. Alliance controls the police. They can make this whole thing look like an accident and wipe us all out.
Yes, then free we shall. Perhaps to my order, the temple, it may offer us some protection at least.
Then let us make for your
Haste.
temple. Yes, with haste.
And you can see they're like, the drones are like down at the very end where you guys kind of jumped on, and they seem to be scanning and flying next to the train, kind of scanning their way down the train. So you guys kind of, you want to take off the other way.
Yep.
Mhm.
And Mutt's gonna tell, for now, you're coming with us. I have not yet determined if your usefulness to us is over or not.
She kind of makes a disgusted look on her face, and but she says nothing. You know, she comes with you. And any more closing comments?
My order will want to question you, Mother Yun. So be prepared for that.
Can I would like to make a forensic roll based on that. I'm trying to make a connection between revenants and the term necromancer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let me know if that is good enough.
You want to do like a parapsychology roll? Is that what you're trying to do?
I don't know if it was forensic or parapsychology. I can roll both and let me know which one.
Yeah. I remember this makes me think of back when you guys first stormed CRS, and when you
because
fought.
there
Yeah, go
there was
ahead.
a couple of things. One is there were tanks lined up in CRS that had the biologic what do you call it, like the primordial soup, right, which keeps bodies alive or packaged.
Yeah.
And technically Mutt and Seras are, I mean, we are stitched up from dead bodies.
Right. Yeah.
So as they're making their way back, Mutt looks at Mother Yun, looks at Seras, and he's kind of, though he doesn't know Gharvas, he keeps saying the word over and over again about burning. And The pieces seem to be falling in place now, Seras.
Yes,
Not
but
a necromancer as someone who dabbles in magic only. Necromancer, if you go to the root of the word, means resurrecting the dead. I know for a fact that all of me is dead, but it has been resurrected with electronics, cyberware, and the dead, they don't stay dead, do they? They have memories that keep flooding. That's the medicines that they keep making me take. I think we are creations from the same being.
yes, but with all this information, it begs the question if we are just a jumble of memories created into a person, or if we're something new, if we just wear the skin of those that came before us.
My memories just seem like I'm a skin for those who came before us. Still not clear what my purpose is, but I do know that whatever made us cannot go on.
No, I know. Apparently I look similar. I must find these vindicators, and I must find out if I only hold the memories of the one before me, or if I am the one before me, just resurrected.
With that, Mutt looks pensive and looks at Mother Yun and the rest of the group, but doesn't say anything.
And the camera pans away from the police coming towards you guys further down the subway train, down along the tracks. And thank you guys for playing.
Thanks for running.